Can a simple grid improve your attention span? An investigation into focus grids, attention, and our human brain. Attention is becoming harder. Notifications, messages, a lot more scrolling. And a lot of people are saying the same exact thing. I can't focus like I used to because I'm being interrupted all the time. But what if focus is not something you either have or do not have? What if focus is a skill? What if it could be measured? What if it could be trained? And what if it could be understood? And today, we investigate one of the simplest tools ever created to challenge human attention, the focus grid. The focus grid traces its roots right back to the Schultz table. The Schultz table was developed in Germany during the 20th century by psychiatrist Walter Schultz. It was not originally designed as a productivity tool. It was not created as a brain game. It was indeed a psychological measurement tool. And the researchers used it to study attention, mental speed, visual perception, and most of all, our concentration. And this question was simple. How does the human mind process information? A grid of numbers became a way to observe the brain right at work. At first glance, a focus grid looks simple. Numbers, squares, a little sequence. You find the numbers, you move in order, you repeat. But underneath all of that simplicity is a complex mental processes that we have as human beings. Selective attention, visual scanning, processing speed, working memory, our ability to control our cognition, the way our eyes scan and search, the way our brain filters, the way our attention chooses things, and your body responds. That's the real investigation of today. If someone practices a focus grid every day, what actually goes down? Do they become faster at finding numbers? Most likely. But do they become better at concentrating during normal life? That is the hard question. Can a grid improve task from start to finish? Reading, work, learning, problem solving, deep focus. That's what we are going to examine. That's what we need to examine. The brain adapts. Repeated demands creates adaptation. We are meaning-making machines and we adapt to things. And practice creates improvement, but improvement can be very specific. A basketball player improves by shooting basketballs. A musician improves by practicing music. And a focus grid user improves at focus grids. The question is, can it transfer? Does the skill move outside of the exercise? Does training a specific attention task create bigger improvements in everyday life? To answer that question, we need information. Not opinions, not assumptions, actual data, actual information. We have to be able to measure the performance as the way it's going, the speed, the accuracy, the consistency. Then we can apply structured training with it. This is where it gets useful because the approach is very strong. And I'm here to tell you that focus grids are indeed valuable. It is going to be a grounded understanding that focus grids are more credible than we can understand them to be. So, can a simple grid improve your attention span? The evidence points absolutely to yes, but within limits. So the research has consistently shown that people who practice attention tasks like the Schultz table become faster at the visual search and the selective attention. What the science has not fully answered is how much of those improvements actually carry over to everyday life. And some studies have found benefits on related attention tasks. Others have found that the gains, the mental gains, stay mostly within the skill being practiced. But that isn't an idea where people have failed or made a mistake. It's actually just how science works. So every discovery begins with a single question, followed by a careful measurement and understanding. And we have to be able to discern. And we already know about the brain and the brain's ability to change, which is the neuroplasticity. And this is where it gets interesting because the principle is supported by decades of research. And that very question is not whether or not our brains can adapt. What we need to understand is, can practice focused attention every day make you more focused in the moments that actually matter? That's the question worth measuring, not with opinions, not with marketing crap, but with actual data. And that's why I created the Kaiju Focus Grids. It's not a claim. It's not a claim that a simple grid will transform your life, but it's a tool that helps you measure attention, track your improvement, and allow people to have fun all on the same day. So this is where the investigation just begins, because if you are a person trying to nourish your attention span and rebuild your attention span and move your attention span towards being stronger, then we have to consider those same tools in our life that are constantly fracturing and derailing our attention span, because your attention span is like a dotted line. And it's a dotted line when you're constantly getting interrupted or you're constantly getting notifications. But when your focus becomes a steady, solid line, that's the beauty. That's when you're able to sustain your attention from start to finish. This is Mario Leone, and thank you for dropping by the Voices of Victory channel. And thank you for watching this mini documentary on focus grids and attention. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with somebody who actually needs a new tool. Take care.